Good afternoon on what is a bright, clear, but cool and breezy day. It is Friday, the 4th of February. I am in the Nook with a big pile of parcels and a nice hot cup of tea. And the next thing I'm going to go into is this one I've already opened, and I have pulled out that and this big, heavy slipcase set of LexOccultum, which is published by RiotMinds. It's a Swedish role-playing game, which looks quite interesting. The last thing I'm going to take out of this package is another release for it, which is this LexOccultum, Great Mysteries of Übel Staal Adventure. Now, LexOccultum offers occultism, mystery, and secret societies in the 18th century. It's a role-playing game of the Enlightenment and occultism against the coming darkness in a period which isn't often explored. Generally, most people think of the period, the 18th century or the 16th century, really as sort of something akin to musketeers, flashing blades, that sort of thing. But it's a bit more interesting than that. And this delves into, as I say, secret societies and the occult studies of the period and the Enlightenment. And it's so it's not necessarily going to be familiar to you, but there is already this is everything you need to play. Well, essentially everything you need to play is Alter Ego, which is the player's book, which I've already done. I've done an unboxing of all of this, and Lex Libris, which is the game master book, and there's Rats, which is a complete campaign. This, though, is a single scenario: Great Mysteries of Übel Staal. A year ago, the famous occultist Übel Staal decided to sell a very special item he had managed to get his hands on some 20 years ago. He knew already back then that the item itself was a dangerous possession and possibly a death sentence for him. The seller was an old Kabbalist in urgent need of money, though, and he had to flee from Fals. The item was a coin, in fact, one of the mythical silver coins used to pay Judas, and it was said to carry a great secret. This is the adventure revealing that secret. Year of the Lord 1743. Okay, so this is the first softback for the game. It's all hardback so far, and we open up, and we are essentially dealing with, I said, occultism and in the Renaissance, the Enlightenment period, and so here we are digging into the occultism tied into with the crucifixion of Jesus, which sort of like some of the occult leanings would explore. So we've got preparations. I mean, we've got a nice colour art, a decent colour art, colour cover. It's not as good as the other ones, but you can see the coin there. But we've got this great, nice actual piece of artwork inside. And we get on to the introduction. So, pretty much like Rats, the campaign, this is fairly text heavy. Here's the setting. Doesn't have a lot of the map. I'm not entirely sure what the map entirely helps, but here's the setting. It's Kolblenstadt. I've got better cartography here. Nice map of the town of Kolblenstadt, and basically actually floor plans, decent, and yet more. And something nasty in the basement. Before we get on to the manor's estate and the scene of Übel Staal's accident. Again, not necessarily a huge amount to show you, but let's just carry on. It is mostly quite text heavy. And then here we have the doctor's office. Again, nice, simple, clear cartography. Not, just nicely different feel, not necessarily square. We've had a visit to the circus. We have, unfortunately, circus freaks. But it's just sorry. That was a towel which I put up to block the sun from shining on me whilst I'm doing this. But so you can see how rough the situation is set up is here. And then we have the solar system. Any good system, yeah, great. It's almost if you've got a modern city. From 16th century onwards, you always want to get down into the sewers because there's always going to be something secret down there. You're almost thinking of Shadows over Boggenhafen with its infamous sewer scenes, and even we have a Thieves Guild hideout. And last, we've got encounters and events, such as werewolf rumours and the drunk who cried werewolf. The town that cried wolf, and then was stalked in the night. So it's almost escalating here. A sense of like the rumour growing into something more. Further events such as visit the guild's hideout, Emrys found dead, or visit at Johann Elk's in Koblenz. And we have one of the legless beggar. Because beggars are always useful, sort of like NPCs to have around. I mean, because actually they always see things that you don't, other people won't, or they may know more secrets. Finally, we've got come to the reward bits, and then we've got what comes next. Then we've got nice illustrated basic portraits of the various NPCs involved in the scenario, which you can use to show the player characters. These aren't as good as those in Roy de Rats. But they're good enough. It'd be interesting. I'm interested to look forward to reading this. I've got the other 3 books to go through because there's quite a lot there. And I heard Jarman Feld, the official, and then Regina Feld, his wife, sister. But this will definitely be something I review once I've got through those that trilogy and explored the role-playing game as much as I can. It'll be interesting to find out. I should go and check to see exactly what else is out for the game as well. See if I can find that. And then we've got Edmundo, the unfortunate circus freak. And more. There. So yeah, that is Great Mysteries of Übel Staal, and as they say, load your flintlocks, light your lanterns, and step into the crypt. This is LexOccultum, awarded Game of the Year in Sweden under its previous name, Götterdämmerung. The role-playing game of occultism, mysteries, and secret societies in the 18th century is here. So that's the scenario for it. You can see that there'll be, basically you can find unboxings of all of the rest of the titles I have for this game. Anyway, thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. If you've enjoyed this, then please do click the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings out here in the Nook, where you will see me with a parcel and a book or game which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea and occasionally a cat who is not ours. Then please do click that subscribe button. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook very soon. Bye for now.